Coach Cam made this shit.
All right, welcome back to, probably tired of hearing this, a different segment that we're doing this week. It's not quite drafting, but it's what it is this week. We're just doing a versus battle, and I have just been binging DC shit this week, so I kind of wanted to just get a basis on who we think would win in individual fights versus the Justice League versus the members of the Avengers. And this is just who I think meshes the best, because it was going to be based off character. It was going to be Captain America versus Superman. But I was like, that's a wash. Like, that's not fucking happening.
Yeah.
And when you're voting on it, well, you've already voted on these, but hopefully you've just taken into account, like, no, this is not the strongest version of these characters. This is not like, this isn't when Spider-Man becomes a cosmic entity. You're not judging out their strongest. So whatever you picture in your head, which is what most people picture, is just the normal, like, you watch the animated show, that power level.
Yeah.
That's how strong they are, and that's how stronger they are when they fight. It's just not going to be crazy shit. Like Thanos, he's not going to have the Infinity Gauntlet. That's just not fair for a lot of people. So I think that's all the stipulations I have on that. But it's 7 rounds, and I have a bonus that's kind of a tiebreaker because I...
6 rounds and a tiebreaker.
Yeah, 6 rounds and a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're going to do the tiebreaker anyways, but I just figured it'd be easier to do 7 instead of just being like, well, we tied. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was going to do Nicolas Cage versus Tom Cruise, just because Tom Cruise was going to be Iron Man and Nicolas Cage was going to be Superman.
Yeah.
So them two in a fight.
There's still rumors that he might be Iron Man.
I don't want him to be.
I don't like him.
I just don't. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, personal shit aside, he's just not a likable person.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Unless you literally just watch Tropic Thunder.
He's pretty good in it.
I still don't believe that's him. It really blows my mind, because that's like a legitimate actor.
Yeah, it's
not
wild.
that the other people aren't. Like Robert Downey Jr. is a pretty legitimate actor, but like...
Yeah.
Tom fucking Cruise.
Yeah, it's wild.
He has arguably the funniest moment in Tropic Thunder, and it is absolutely funny.
Yeah.
And it's not just funny because it's Tom Cruise. Like, it's just funny as shit.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and rewatch that after this. So, round 1, we'll kick it off with the one...
After round 1, you're going to go back and watch it?
No, after this.
Okay.
Start now, round 1.
Okay. God damn, it's going to be a long episode.
The one that you probably assumed would be first is first. Iron Man versus Batman.
It's Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's overpowered.
the newest version of Batman, if you're just watching Batfleck, I would get maybe why some people are like, well, Iron Man just seems more resourceful and smarter and doesn't just rely on fucking like pistols and shit. But yeah, Batman's got a plan for everybody. It's genuinely one of my favorite episodes in the entire Justice League series is whenever they all realize that Batman has a plan to kill every single one of them if something happens. And they're just like, well, dude, that's not what friends do. And he's just like, why are you upset about this? He's like, if I went rogue, I'd want you to kill me. And he's like, we don't plan to. And he's like, well,
you should.
Yeah, like, that's kind of your fault then. He's like, I know how to kill all of them. Like, he has a cool one for Flash. And they're like, well, how would you kill Flash? He has this thing that would make it like to where he can't stick to the ground. Like where he has no friction.
Oh, yeah.
So if he tries to take off, he just fucking falls.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's fucking evil. It's not evil, but
yeah.
I like it. So, yeah, Batman, I think, wins pretty much 10 times out of 10. He's a perfect person.
Yeah, if you go off of movies alone, Iron Man wins.
But I mean, even he might even beat Christian Bale's. Because Christian Bale's isn't like a insanely powerful. He's dealing with, like, realistic villains.
Yeah.
More realistic. So, and, you know, meanwhile, Iron Man is just like... has a fucking nano suit and can actually fly and shoot cannons. So
yeah, movie-wise, I think Iron Man would definitely win.
Yeah.
But we're going more off of just like baseline,
Yes.
The average Batman would body Iron Man.
got a plan for everybody. I'm sure he can come up with a virus to just fuck everything up in Iron Man. Or just punch him in the chest really hard. Next one. I was pretty proud about this matchup. Captain America versus Wonder Woman. Because I was going to put Wonder Woman versus Captain Marvel, but I'm like, wow, they're not the same character.
Yeah, this is I like this matchup.
Wonder Woman is more of the Captain America of that universe. I mean, even if you want to look at, like, chronological, because, like, Winter Soldier is supposed to be, like, the... Not Winter Soldier, the first Avenger. Captain America is what you're supposed to watch first, even though it didn't come out first.
Yeah.
And same thing with Wonder Woman. They're kind of the lead into this.
I think Wonder Woman would win.
I do too.
Yeah. I think she's kind of, again, probably because of the movies, she seems like she's just there. Like, I don't think that she's, like, super badass.
You need to watch the new Justice League.
I know.
Well, because she has a pretty big, especially when it comes to battles. Like, before somebody comes around, she is the one doing the fighting against Steppenwolf. Yeah. Like, Batman's kind of taking care of the parademons and shit, but she is the one going, like, toe-to-toe. Like, she's Wanda in this. Like, she is going toe-to-toe with Thanos in this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Wonder Woman is badass. I don't like the lasso of truth. I just don't... There's just not really a non-corny way to get it in live action. Because it's just such a cartoonish...
I mean, even in cartoons, it's corny.
It's kind of... Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. It's just... This lasso compels you to tell the truth. Like, you're just like... You know, that was her original weakness? Was being tied up. Yeah, wow. That's pretty funny. Yeah. It's my weakness, too. Up next, SpiderMan Vs The Flash.
I'm going to go Spider-Man.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah, because, don't get me wrong, The Flash can be taken down. Like, I mean... He gets shot pretty much every time he's running, and then he's like, my fucking leg. Like, he goes down like Peter Griffin does. Yeah. But I don't know how Spider-Man is going to hit him. Maybe he shoots a web down, and it just happens to catch him. I don't know what he's doing, though. I don't know how Spider-Man is... It's not that, like, it's going to be a fist battle. It's just going to be if he can touch him. If he can touch him, Spider-Man might be able to get him, but... I think... How the fuck do you get the Flash?
The Flash isn't dumb by any means, but Spider-Man is... He's so witty, and he just seems like he... I mean...
He's got Spidey sense.
Which probably will help a ton.
Yeah, which is kind of like just a basically like a That's So Raven kind of thing, where you're just like, oh shit, something's about to happen. So he might be able to do that. Maybe if he can react to that faster than the Flash can get to him. But I don't think he can do that. I think the Flash can just, like, run behind him real quick, flick him in the back of the head, and send him flying.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen, and I know we're not only going off of movies, but, like, Spider-Man outsmarted Doctor Strange in a moment.
Yeah.
I think he'll outsmart and come up with a witty way of winning.
Yeah, but see, with Doctor Strange, his is about, like, smartness, because he pretty much has to be really creative with what he's doing. It's almost like Green Lantern, but more like memorization than imagination.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with him being smart, I don't know how the fuck he can take care of him. Because it's not like Spider-Man doesn't carry around, like, weapons and shit like Batman does.
Yeah.
So, like, he doesn't have an arsenal of things he can go to. He just has to use what's around him, which I think it's close, but I think the Flash wins, like, 7 to 8 times out of 10.
I think Spider-Man takes them.
Yeah. Well, good.
So, we disagree. Yeah. Which is done.
Up next, Thor versus Aquaman.
I'm going Thor.
Oh, dude. I want to go back one.
Okay.
There's a part where Flash and Superman, like, get into it, and Superman's fighting other people, and Barry Allen runs around him, like, super fast. And in slow motion, you see Superman, like, see him. Like, he notices him and, like, starts following him. And, like, Barry Allen's like, you can fucking see me right now. And he just fucking turns. I'm like, dude, they do Superman so much justice in Snyder Cut. But I know I've been jacking off that movie for the past day.
I know.
Thor versus Aquaman. That's just a weakness.
Yeah, I was saying, electric versus water is a
bad
matchup.
I'll say I watched my Pokemon growing up. I know how this one turns out. Don't get me wrong. I think Aquaman could put up a good fucking fight, but the elements is not in his favor.
This is what's unfortunate. I think Aquaman's kind of a joke. Like, he always is. And the fact that he can't win this one, and it's because he's Aquaman. Like, it's because of his powers or his weakness in this one.
Dude,
sucks.
I mean, realistically, they're not fighting in water, though. I mean, Thor can't fight underwater, so they are probably fighting on land.
Yeah.
But even then, Aquaman's attacks are still, like, getting water and just, like... I mean, some of them. Dude's super fucking strong, too.
Yeah.
In a straight-up fist fight with no, like, electrical or water things, I think it's still really close. I think Thor still has it, but...
I mean, Thor's a god. A literal god, so...
Yeah, Aquaman's, at best, a king of the ocean. Well, just water, I guess. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. Okay, so another... Well, for me, that's the first Marvel win.
Yeah, second for me.
Up next, Thanos versus Steppenwolf. And with you not seeing Justice League, I see where this might be kind of an issue. Steppenwolf is pretty fucking strong, to the point where he's able to fight off the Justice League just by himself. He does struggle a bit and does have some help. And this is Thanos without the Infinity Gauntlet.
So what I'm going to go off of here is usually the comparison is Thanos or Darkseid who would win. That's usually, like, whenever you see the side-by-side,
Okay.
that's usually...
If you want to do it like that, I can edit. You probably know more about Darkseid than Thanos. Than Steppenwolf.
Well, hold on. Okay. So I was going to say Steppenwolf is Darkseid's bitch, pretty much. So if there's an argument that Thanos could beat Darkseid, I think it's a pretty solid bet that Thanos would body Darkseid's bitch.
I think Thanos has beaten Steppenwolf.
Yes.
And again, this is without Infinity Gauntlet. He doesn't have anything additional. And I think Darkseid bodies Thanos. I mean, fucking bodies. Even if you want to do it, even with their full potential. Thanos with Infinity Gauntlet versus Darkseid with the anti-life equation. That anti-life equation is anti-life formula, I think, is what it's called. So I think he just bodies Thanos. Those Omega beams.
Yeah, they're crazy. They don't miss.
They just fucking follow you, and it fucks up Superman.
Yeah.
And I think Superman has a decent shot at beating Thanos, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think Thanos beats
I do too.
Steppenwolf.
I do too. So another Marvel win.
Yeah. So now for me, it is 3 Marvel, 2
DC. Yeah.
Opposite for you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going Vision versus Cyborg.
Okay. Yeah, I like this one. Matchup.
Yeah.
I have yet to see Vision win a fight. Finally, I still don't. I think Cyborg wins. Just because of that reason, really. Somehow Vision loses.
Vision does have a stone on him.
I think Vision's stronger. I think if you looked at who should win, I think Vision should win this. I think he's pretty strong. He's overpowered. But at least from the movie's sakes, he just doesn't win fights.
In all fairness, he gets some rough matchups, though.
Yeah.
It's not like he just fought like I don't know, like an average human being.
I get it.
Yeah, he's like it's Thanos. He's getting bodied.
Yeah.
But I'm going Vision on this one. I think Vision is kind of not done dirty, but he is put in unfavorable matchups. And I don't know what Vision has eye beams, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, no, it's from the.
Oh,
it's pretty much.
He has the Mind Stone.
Yes.
Yeah, because Strange has the Time Stone, right?
Yeah. I thought it was a Soul Stone, but I know how you acquire the Soul Stone, so I know it's not that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Mind Stone.
So yeah, I'm going Vision.
Yeah.
Vision's pretty dope.
So
and Cyborg's relatively weak if you're super strong, because if you punch him and you can break machinery, he's done.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, he doesn't have insane armor if you you're a regular person, and because, you know, if I punched him, that'd really fucking hurt.
Yeah.
But if someone like Vision, who can like literally knock over buildings, punches him, he shuts down.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to take Vision.
Okay.
And it's also for the fact of I'm not just going to base it off the movies.
Yeah.
Vision would win this fight. And not to hold this against Cyborg. Cyborg, I've never seen fight alone because I've only seen him in the Teen Titans show.
Yeah.
So that's unfair because he's always with Beast Boy. But even his only other thing he's in is the Avengers, and I don't know how, or the Justice League, and I don't know how much he fights alone in that movie. I don't imagine it's much.
Not a lot. Yeah, I'll say a lot. I mean, none of them really fight alone.
So Cyborg on a one-on-one is just, I don't trust it. I think he's going to lose that fight.
Yeah. And this is a legitimate tiebreaker for me. Honestly, going into this, like, because I tried not to think about it too much because I didn't want to have predetermined opinions or anything, because I think that would just make for a boring episode. Mm-hmm. But I figured, just thinking about Justice League versus Avengers, I thought Justice League was going to body, because DC characters are just kind of stronger. They're more like comic book strong, while you know, you have the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, you know?
Yeah, Marvel's supposed to be more realistic.
Yeah.
Superheroes.
Yeah. Which is crazy to say, but yeah.
Yeah, versus DC is superhero-esque superheroes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, the last one is Hulk versus Superman.
The age-old debate. Now, Hulk gets fucked up in the MCU.
Yes.
He makes a habit of getting fucked up. He gets fucked up by Thanos, and it's not even fucking close.
I only remember him fucking up one person. That's Loki.
Yeah.
I really don't know
That was
anyone
just
else.
a different weight division. Like, Iron Man kind of fucked him up, too.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he had Hulkbuster, but I mean, he was able to detain the Hulk.
Yeah.
And the Hulk was fucking pissed. And if you know anything about the Hulk, you know that the more pissed he gets, the stronger he gets, and he still couldn't do shit. Thor fucked him up. When Thor was done playing around, he fucked him up. Now, what do you think, first off?
Superman. There's only one person that I take to beat Superman, and that's just because if it came down to it, they don't lose, and that's Batman.
Yeah.
And it feels like a cheating thing, but yeah, Superman is, from what I know, unbeatable.
Yeah.
He just, they made the perfect hero, and that's who he is.
Read that article for me. Read the headline.
Okay. I was like, the whole fucking article?
I can't read.
The Hulk could beat Superman. Marvel and DC writers say.
Now, I'll save you a good amount of time, because I did want other sources on this, because this was really, really fucking close for me. I think it's Superman. I saw this and I was like, okay, well, if the writers say it, then how am I to say otherwise? This is not like the OG creators.
Okay.
These are people who made new versions.
Okay.
And they're writers. They're legitimate writers. I'm not taking anything away from that. But they're writing they wrote the new comics with the totally awesome Hulk, who has a fucking faux hawk, and new Superman, whose name I think is some stupid like Angus.
Is this Clark?
No. They're referencing the original versus Kenan Kong as Superman.
Oh.
Yeah, these are Japanese writers.
Okay.
Not to say their opinions don't matter because they're Japanese, but I don't value their opinions, and they are Japanese. Because this Superman is supposed to be a cocky, arrogant little bitch. Not bitch, but prick.
Yeah.
And the Hulk still abides by the rule of the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. So they're under the impression that, like, this cocky dude is just going to piss off the Hulk, and it's just going to keep going. But OG Clark Kent...
I agree with them.
Yes,
this
in that...
Yes. Superman, for sure.
Yeah, in that form, I agree. Mm-hmm. But if you're talking the original Clark Kent, I think he's going to try to be able to, like, diffuse Hulk and not just antagonize him. So he might win if he can just like not make him too angry, but I don't see like Superman really doesn't have a weakness that Hulk can exploit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, this is a straight up fist fight. Hulk doesn't have a spear that's painted with kryptonite. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going Superman.
I am too, yeah. I just don't think Superman can really lose.
Yeah, I just don't see how he can lose without a weapon being involved.
Yeah.
And the Hulk doesn't have a weapon, and I don't think he's going to beat Superman to death. Even World Breaker Hulk, I think, is still... Because, I mean, at that point, you're talking about World Breaker Hulk versus Superman Prime 1 billion. Is it a billion or a million?
Yeah, it's something ridiculous. It's a ridiculous
where he literally just camps out in the sun for, like, forever. And then it comes out and he's golden. And just... So, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. Superman... If there's a reason, there's one very obvious weakness for Superman is because that is the only way to beat Superman.
Well, if you kill Lois Lane, or if you threaten to kill Lois Lane.
Well, that doesn't beat Superman. It just makes him crazy.
If I had Lois Lane at gunpoint, I guarantee you I could get Superman to say, you win. Unless he just tackles me first, which is very, very possible.
Yeah, which is more likely.
Yeah, I'll just dodge it real quick.
Oh,
I can do that. That's my power. I can just dodge. But yeah, so I'm really interested to see. I know this probably isn't going to be like our most popular one because like I don't know because like the last one we did, the last poll, it universally in America, I guess we was all pretty much around for the 2000s. Mm-hmm. The people that listen to this, mostly, you're going to know one-hit wonders and have an opinion on them.
Oh, yeah.
But with this, I don't think everybody's going to care, and I think that's why I think more Marvel is going to win than DC. Because Marvel is just more popular, has had better showmanship lately, more representatives. But
go back to the list.
Boop. There it is. A small little thing.
So for me, it went Batman, Wonder Woman, and then Spider-Man, Thor, Thanos, Vision, and then Superman. So for me, Marvel won.
Yep. DC won for me. Because I went Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and then Thor, Thanos, Vision, and then Superman broke the tie.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's DC.
Yeah. Versus I think it's Marvel.
All right. Well,
if it was overall though, Superman kills all of them. I mean, just bodies everyone.
Yeah,
so.
you just one at a time, really.
Yeah, it's over. So if it's Justice League versus Avengers, Justice League.
I would love to do this same list again in the future whenever more people are added to the Justice League because this is just what the Justice League is in the DCEU.
Yeah.
So. Obviously we don't have people like Martian Manhunter yet or, anybody else. So, yeah, I'll be excited to redo this someday. But, yeah, that's it for now. And I hope y'all enjoyed the little poll. Let us know if y'all have any future ideas on what we could do next.
Yeah, well, whatever you all would like to see.
Yeah, I'll say we can keep doing verses like this. If y'all like drafts more, really don't fucking care. Well, I really don't care to do either one, but, yeah. If y'all like it, just let us know. We can come up with more shit like this or not.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.